We've had some reports of looting, or excuse me, rumors of looting. We've had some burglaries, but not widespread looting. So again, we're monitoring all of that. And if you have a medical emergency, do not use social media to ask for help on a medical emergency. Call 911. All the regular emergency services are in place and are up and running and accepting calls and responding to calls. So if you have an emergency that you would normally think to call 911 on, do it now. Nothing has changed with that. So, and again, just be safe. Thanks.
Questions?
On the bridge closures, should people, I mean, I know you're not going to give an exact time, but I mean, people, when they go to sleep tonight, should they think maybe there's a chance they'll be able to get back over tomorrow?
Working very aggressively.
Okay.
We've got an aggressive plan that's safe and orderly.
Sheriff Williams, you mentioned some reports of burglaries. Have those mostly been residential burglaries or business burglaries?
Just a combination of both, but nothing in terms of clusters, nothing unusual, honestly, in terms of volume. But it was described as looting, and that's not the case. So everybody's been very patient, very orderly, very cooperative, and we would encourage everybody to continue to do that.
On the search and rescue operations, I mean, I think, Mayor, you had posted a video. I heard someone say something about they plucked 100 people out of a neighborhood or something. I mean, are those the kinds of numbers we're talking about here?
I mean, you did hear right on the video asking one of our best from JFRD said that in that area they had done about 100 just within one roadway. So that was. And we saw similar efforts happening in Riverside, and I'm sure they're happening in other parts of the city as well.
Do you have any estimate as to what the total number is? I know your earlier briefing, you said there were 6 calls in 8 hours. Do you have any updated numbers?
We don't have a specific of the actual, we don't. But I can tell you that the men and women on the rescue efforts they're working hard, and they're getting it done.
Mayor, a question about JEA. Obviously, there's a lot of cut and toss to do. Obviously, power restoration is going slowly. When the cut and toss is largely done, are we going to see numbers move in the restoration, or is this going to be a slower process than last year?
Paul, is Paul here? Yeah.
Well, the first step in the process is storm assessment. We're doing that now with all of our resources. Cut and toss, we're teaming with the city. We're in the ERAT process as well. So even if we had clear access at the moment, the winds are just tipping over to below sustained 40 miles an hour. And that gives us the opportunity to take advantage of the next 4 or 5 hours of daylight to get folks up in bucket trucks and work with restoration. So we have 500 people that are either vegetation management or line workers actively working on restoration, and they're going to work 16 hours a day until the job's done.
Any update on school
How many
closures?
people are without power right now?
250,000.
6.3 in the city.
Any update on school closures?
I don't think we have not been given an update from the superintendent at this point. So what's today?
Monday.
Today's Monday, closed tomorrow, and we will we'll get that information, that decision made, so people and families can plan accordingly.
When you said this was something on the magnitude, something we haven't seen in like 150 years, can you just unpack that a little bit?
Sure, we have, just to be concise, we have Cat 3 storm surge in a tropical storm. Is that right, Angie?
That's correct.
Cat 3 surge in tropical storm conditions. Serious stuff, which is why we gave people plenty of time with first volunteer evacs, then mandatory evacs, and now here we are. And we want to make sure you're safe, so let us know so we can come get you and get you to a shelter. And if you can get out safely, get out and get to a shelter.
I have a question for Mr. McElroy. I know last year Mandarin was a very hard-hit area that was without power for longer than a lot of other areas. Do you have any indication at this point which areas in town can expect to see the longest power outages based on the damage you've seen?
We are doing our preliminary assessment right now. We have over 100 folks just doing the assessment. Later today, if winds can get sustained below 20 or at first daylight, we will have a helicopter that we brought in to identify those major tree canopy areas and then we'll bring in drone support to get more precision in those areas. So we'll have better information after we get full assessment.
All right. Anything else? Okay, we'll continue to give updates as things develop. And to the people of Jacksonville, keep praying, keep working. Take care of each other.